pickleball. One of the fastest growing sports in the country is disc golf. In fact, the U.S. has the most disc golf courses in the world, with many in Maine.
Now, the state has its share of talented players, but none probably getting more attention these days than a teen from Gray after he was named Rookie of the Year by the Professional Disc Golf Association. New this morning, photojournalist Nate Ullman shows us why, as Miles Sayer doesn't even wait for the snow to melt to work on his game.
Rookie of the Year, winning that was, I still can't believe it. It's just such a crazy achievement that I didn't really expect to get at all. This is the first hole I got a hole-in-one on at this course almost 8 years ago. I started when I had just turned 7 years old. I found disc golf on a YouTube video, and I told my parents that I wanted to go out and try it, and I really enjoyed it. I played with my dad, and we just had one disc each, and it was a really fun time, so I wanted to go again. And I went to Pineland with my mom, and we just kept playing from there. It's pretty addicting. I'm sure if you ask anyone that plays disc golf, they would say the same thing. It's really fun. It's nice to get outdoors, and it's kind of mixing frisbee with a nice hike in the woods. Another birdie. I started playing in junior tournaments in 2017, and then I slowly worked my way up to recreational, then intermediate, then advanced. In 2022, I played my first pro tournament. Summer of 2023, I turned pro and accepted cash for the first time, and then there wasn't any looking back from there. This year, I'd like to play at least a couple disc golf pro tour events. That would be really good experiences. I got to play one last year.
Tell me what that experience was like.
Yeah, that was completely different from anything I've ever played really before. All the players were really good. I didn't do too well that tournament, but it was more for the experience. Playing with all the big pros is just really eye-opening for me to see how good you really have to be on tour. Last year, we went to Florida, both Virginias, Ohio, Kentucky. So we went pretty far last year, but hopefully this year we'll go to Finland for Worlds. That's a big goal of mine. Yeah, it's crazy. It's still kind of setting in, but winning Rookie of the Year is just super special to me.
They priced your disc for Rookie of the Year or something. They made you a limited edition disc or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
What is that like? I mean, it's got to be like getting your face on a breakfast cereal box.
Yeah, right. It's really cool. I'm glad they did it for me. It's a really cool stamp. It's hard to put into words how I really feel about it. It's just cool to see that my face on, a big disc manufacturer company like this. It's really cool. It's really cool to be one of the best players in Maine, I guess, and get to represent the state in bigger events like Pro Tour events. And I'm really happy to be where I'm at in the sport and getting to play tournaments all over.
Can you give me a lesson?
He's really good. And hear the fact that he's out practicing in the snow. He's trudging around with snow boots on and everything, and it was cold when we shot this piece. It's just incredible the amount of dedication.
That is dedication, exactly what I was going to say, and passion too. And pure skill. It's not. He makes it look really easy, And
he's a high school student, and he's making money on a pro tour. Unbelievable.
Good for him. Yeah. That is awesome, and kind of gets us excited about that type of weather.
Absolutely.
A warm up coming up.
And excited about how about this? He's got his face on a disc that people can buy. It's like having your face on a box of Wheaties.
That's exactly what our photographer was saying too. So you should go out with him sometime and
have him put me to shame.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe you'll learn a thing or two.
Yeah, and I need to learn a thing or two.
I do too, believe me.